63 BC Roman consul Cicero delivers the last of his famous Catiline orations before the Senate on the fate of the Catiline conspirators. 633 Visigothic King Sigismund convenes Fourth Council of Toledo at the Church of St. Leucadia in Toledo. All bishops of Hispania agree to establish seminaries in cathedral cities and implement educational standards. Charlemagne rules alone. 771 Charlemagne becomes the sole king of the Franks after the death of his brother Carloman. In 1082 Ramon Berenguer Roman II, Count of Barcelona, is assassinated. In 1301 Pope Boniface Roman VIII's decree or Sculptor Filii only nomini. 1349 500 Jews of the Free Imperial City of Nuremberg are massacred during Black Death riots, part of a wave of pogroms across Western Europe. In 1360 the French franc is created to pay the ransom of King John Roman II of France, captured by the English during the 100 Years' War. In 1408 Emir Edik of Golden Horde reaches Moscow. In 1456 earthquake strikes Naples, killing an estimated 35,000 people. Columbus sites, Hispaniola 1492 Christopher Columbus is the first European to sight Hispaniola, modern Dominican Republic, and Haiti. In 1496 Jews are expelled from Portugal by order of King Manuel I. In 1590 Italian Bishop Niccolò Sfondrati chosen as Pope Gregory Roman XIV. In 1602 Giulio Caccini and Ottario Rinuccini's opera Eurydice premieres at the Pitti Palace in Florence, Grand Duchy of Tuscany. Shakespeare's first folio sold 1,623 first copies purchased of William Shakespeare's first folio, collecting his plays posthumously into one volume, bought by Edward Dering. Blackbeard ransacks the Margaret. 1717 English pirate Blackbeard ransacks the merchant sloop Margaret and keeps her captain, Henry Bostock, prisoner for 8 hours before releasing him. Bostock later provides the first record of Blackbeard's appearance and the source for his name. In 1741 Russian Princess Elizabeth Petrovna seizes power from the infant Ivan VI with the help of the military. In 1746 revolt in Genoa against Spanish rule. In 1757 Battle of Leuthen, Prussian army beats an Austrian force. In 1766 Christie's, the world's largest auction house, holds its first sale in its permanent sale room in Pall Mall, London. In 1776 First U.S. Academic Honor Society, Phi Beta Kappa, forms at William Mary College in Williamsburg, Virginia. In 1798 Dutch troops occupy Hasselt. In 1813 city of Elbeck surrenders to anti-Napoleonic Allied armies. In 1815 foundation of Macia in Brazil. Symphonie Fantastique 1830 Hector Berlioz's program Symphonie Fantastique premieres at the Paris Conservatoire. In 1831 former US President John Q. Adams takes his seat as a member of House of Representatives. In 1835 assault on Mexican-held San Antonio by Texan rebels. In 1837 Hector Berlioz's Requiem premiere at Les Invalides, conducted by Franz Hebneck. In 1837 uprising under William Lyon Mackenzie in Canada. In 1846 German-Swiss chemist Christian Friedrich Schonbein obtains a patent for cellulose nitrate explosive. Jefferson Davis to Senate. 1847 Jefferson Davis is appointed to fill vacant U.S. Senate seat for Mississippi. In 1848 U.S. President James K. Polk triggers the gold rush of 1849 by confirming a gold discovery in California. In 1854 Aaron Allen of Boston patents the folding theater chair. The Octarine. 1859 Devon Boucicault stage melodrama The Octarine opens at the Winter Garden Theatre, Nick. Battle of Coffeeville. 1862 Battle of Coffeeville. Confederate forces halt Ulysses S. Grant's Mississippi invasion via Tennessee. In 1865 Chincha Islands War, Peru allies with Chile against Spain. 1868 First American Bicycle College opens NY. In 1872 the ship Mary Celeste is discovered mysteriously abandoned by her crew in the Atlantic Ocean. In 1876 Daniel Stilson of Massachusetts patents first practical pipe wrench. In 1876 fire at Brooklyn Theatre kills 295, trampled or burned to death. In 1879, first automatic telephone switching system is patented. In 1882, U.S. Patent Office grants patent 268,503 for the exclusive right to make, use, or sell animal-shaped buildings to James V. Lafferty of Philadelphia. 3 novelty elephants are built. Elephant Bazaar in South Atlantic City, New Jersey 1881. Light of Asia in South Cape May, New Jersey 1884. And Elephantine Colossus in Kenai Island, New York 1885. In 1887, Stanley S. expedition reaches Plateau at Lake Albert, Congo. In 1890, Hector Berlioz' S. opera Les Trois Premières in Karlsruhe, Germany. In 1892, anti-Semite Hermann Ahlwardt elected to Germany as Reichstag. In 1893, electric car built at the Dixon Carriage Works in Toronto could go 15 miles between charges. In 1894, Georges Feydeau's comedic play LH Tel du Libre changed premieres in Paris. Emperor and Galilean 1896, Henrik Ibsen's play Kedger og Galileo Emperor and Galilean premieres in Leipzig. In 1905, Henry Campbell Bannerman Lib becomes UK Prime Minister. In 1908, the University of Pittsburgh is the first US college football team to use numerals on their uniform. In 1912, the Triple Alliance among Italy, Austria, and Germany, originally signed in 1882, is renewed for 6 years, beginning in 1914, a move inspired by instability in the Balkans. In 1914, the Italian parliament proclaims the neutrality of the country. In 1917, Austro-German forces launch an offensive against the Italians on the western end of their line, around Asilago. In 1918, oil refinery on Curacao opens. In 1920, Dimitrios Rallis forms a government in Greece. In 1920, pro football playoff game Akron Buffalo 0-0 tie, title undecided. In 1924, Hamilton Tiger Red Green scores 5 goals to beat Tour Maple Leafs 10-5. Chancellor Luther resigns. 1925, Hans Luther forced to resign as Chancellor and head of the German Weimar government. In 1928, England defeats Australia by record 675 runs at Brisbane. In 1928, Wilhelm Miklos elected President of Austria. 1929, first U.S.